Hello!
Hi!
Welcome back!
And Happy New Year!
It is officially 2019.
Yay!
We have some exciting news to share.
Yes.
So, we've bought something.
We've gifted something.
We have.
Mutual gifting.
Well, semi-mutual gifting.
Yes.
One is still up in the air.
One is pending.
Upon further review.
So, I guess we should probably explain. This year for Christmas, we've decided, because we have so many new things and new interests, and we're just really hoping 2019 is like a really great year for us. For our gifts to each other this year, we decided we were going to gift each other something that we both really have been wanting for a really long time, but we're also being collaborative in what we're choosing for these gifts. So, Brandon got a gift. I'm still debating on my gift. Shall I show them your present?
Go for it. I'm so excited.
Ta-da!
Yay!
Merry Christmas!
Why, thank you. So I have the 80D, and it's going to be replacing my Digital Rebel XT. And upon research, I was checking out it online, and it was originally released in 2005. So that means it's about a 13 to 14-year-old body, depending on the exact month it was released, which is a pretty old camera. Mm-hmm. And I was using it regularly, like all summer long, and it was still kicking fine.
Mm-hmm. It takes great pictures still. The pictures are still great. It's like a low megapixel, but I think the picture quality is still like pretty awesome.
It's like 8 megapixels. Like cell phones have like surpassed it like years and years ago.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like the images that come out of that are still pretty great.
Oh yeah, it's good. But it was missing one key thing: the ability to shoot video. And we really want to take our YouTube stuff to like keep pushing the boundaries, and to do that I feel like we need to have SLR cameras that can shoot.
Yeah, just get it to the next level. And also because it's not just for the YouTube stuff, but for our professional stuff, that's something that we've been approached about, and just kind of honing our skills as far as like not just doing like the photography, but doing the video parts too. It'll expand like what we can do as a business. So yes. It's something that we want to really start working towards.
Yeah, like I'm not very interested in like portraits.
No.
Like I definitely prefer doing like wildlife stuff.
You would do animal portraits.
Yes, I would do animal portraits. If you want pet photos, then call me. I'll do that. But I think one thing I want to try to push to is entering like genres that I'm not really familiar with, and I really want to try to kind of get into the portrait stuff. I don't think I would be going and doing like full weddings or anything like that. Like I don't think I want to deal with that type of situation. I feel like there's too much pressure. Like if something goes wrong, that's just a lot that's like on you, and you can't like reschedule that for another day. So I think just like portraits, like for like, you know, people that want something like a headshot for like their work or something like that.
Yeah. Or
maybe something more fashion related. I think getting into something that I'm a little bit more uncomfortable will kind of take everything that I do to like another level.
Yeah, I think we just are looking for something new to challenge us and to kind of like push our creativity into another direction. I'm pretty interested in portraits, but not for like people. Like that doesn't make sense, but like just artistic like portraiture, because I love drawing people. So I feel like if I can like capture like those artistic like portraits just for like art, I think that's something that I'd be interested in. But I don't know, not really the commercial kind of stuff, just the more artistic stuff.
So shall I dig in to see what's in the box?
Please do.
So we're gonna be unboxing the Canon 80D, and here we go. Let's take a look and see what's inside.
This is exciting.
It is very exciting.
It's like a new frontier.
It is. I'm so nervous. I feel like there's so much more pressure now too.
Well, we're still learning, so I feel like this will be really nice, not just for like the video stuff, but just for our photography. Like,
check out these manuals.
Wow.
That is massive.
Okay.
So we got 2 manuals, we got some registration information. We'll check those out on another time. Let's get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
If we can. Oh yeah. Let's start with this. It's got a QR code on it.
What's that?
I don't know. It's got a QR code for
what?
the charger for some reason.
Wonder what that's for.
I don't know. I'm not gonna download an app to find out. I don't really care for QR codes. I never really understood them. So here's our charger. It's got a 0, a 50, a 75, and a 100% marker.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. The other one just was like,
if it's green,
green is
good.
done.
Green is good.
Charger. Oh, battery. This is a lot bigger than the one for the Digital Rebel XT, which is good because I feel like you need a lot more power to power this thing.
Probably.
So I like that it also comes in this. This is like how the Digital Rebel XT one was too. It has a little backing so it stays like nice and safe when you're storing it. So
I don't believe I have that.
go together. Yeah, Nikon does stuff a little weird. They really do. So I opted for the one with the kit lens because it came with an STM lens. The STM really helps when you do video because it focuses a lot quieter than a USM lens. We will get to the comparison to those down the road, but based on my initial research, you definitely want an STM lens if you're doing video.
We did a ton of research before we decided to get new cameras to begin with, but just the sales and stuff around like Black Friday and Christmas and stuff were kind of like what got us in the mindset to like we should probably try to take advantage of some of the deals.
Yeah, so it's the 18 to 55. I think it's what was it 3.5 to 5.6. So it's a good everyday lens. Like if you want to walk around with one single lens, it's a good range of focal length.
Yeah, I think with like the deal that we got, it only ended up being like $50.
Yeah, for the kit lens, which is a no-brainer in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't have something really in that range anyways, so it helps fill the gap for me personally. Let's get to the body, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh wait, there's still a strap. Let's get to the strap. This has a QR code on it too.
What is happening?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up, or maybe somebody in the comments can leave out what these QR codes lead to. Nothing like a fresh strap. Love these things. Lovely. And now to the actual camera body.
To the money.
Oh man. I think that's about it for everything in here. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to just put that over there. So it's really nicely packed in here with a lot of bubble wrap. So
nice and safe?
Yeah, nice and safe. So first thing I noticed that this feels a lot more sturdy than the Digital Rebel XT. Like it feels like a solid camera, which is good. The grip feels really nice. And the one thing that I really love is the ability to flip the screen around. So it's got that articulating screen. So when we're out there and we want to shoot vlogging stuff, we can actually see how it's all framed up without having to set up like a tripod and then check out what it's looking at, make sure all the framing is good, and then get in the scene and then record. It just saves so many steps.
Yeah. There's been times where we've had to like reshoot the same thing over and over and over again because we can't see what's happening.
Yeah.
And then we notice like after we like play it back, we're like, oh, this happened, or this was out of focus, or we're like out of frame or whatever. So this will be really nice. It'll be a time saver at least.
There's a lot of dials and stuff on here that I'm not too sure about. I'll have to definitely dig into that manual, but I feel like this is the right choice based on all the research that we've done. Mm-hmm. It just kind of has everything that we're looking for.
Move this stuff out of the way so people can see.
Yeah, like I wanted a crop body because I do a lot of wildlife photography, and I'd like to have that extra reach added into the focal length of my lenses, because a lot of times nature wants to stay pretty far away from people. Mm-hmm. The other thing is we wanted to have that, you know, HD video, so we got the 1080p. It can do 60 frames a second, so we can get some of that slow motion. Obviously, not as much as 120 frames per second is like the 1DX Mark II, but that's also like a $5,000 camera. So I feel like this is definitely the best in our budget.
Yeah.
So it's going to offer the best bang for the buck. So that's why I really wanted this one.
Yeah, it's a good all-around camera for the stuff we're already doing and then the new stuff that we want to start working towards.
Yeah, it's also going to be great for photos too. We're moving up from 8 megapixels up to like 24 now, which is insane.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how these compare to like pictures that we've taken. You know, it would be cool if we could take both of the cameras out and then just take the same shot and compare them.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
See,
I mean,
like, how they differ.
See how much has changed in, 13 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait to charge the battery and start shooting stuff. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a treat.
Yeah.
This has been like a 5-year thing, like for us.
Yeah, we've been saving for quite a while, so it wasn't kind of like an impulse thing. It's like a more investing into our future here.
Yeah, like we talked about, was it on the podcast we were talking about this? The Black Friday stuff, just like all of the deals and stuff, and we have been saving for a long time. We've already been doing a lot of research on it. There were so many like really good deals, and we're like, should we do it? Should we do it? And we're like, we can't. The nice thing is like some of those Black Friday deals weren't really Black Friday deals. They were like the same deals that like lingered on until like Christmas time. So we're like, okay, well, we didn't really miss the train that much, and it was nice that we were like, you know what, for Christmas this year, I think this is what we want to do. We're finally ready to make that leap.
Yeah.
So definitely not like something that we just dove into, and like the deals were good enough that we're like, let's just bite the bullet and do it.
Yeah.
Plus, like 2019, we're hoping is like a really good year because we've had a rough couple of years. So I'm really hoping 2019 is better.
Yeah, we have a lot of great things that we want to do this year, and can't wait to get started.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. So my side of the table is still empty.
She's still kind of weighing some options. She's not totally sure on what she wants to do yet, but...
Yeah. I'm a Nikon girl. I've always shot Nikon, and I'm debating heavily if I'm going to switch. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, when I finally decide to do whatever and get my camera, I'll give you the backstory on my cameras that I've shot with, but I don't know. It's out there.
She's on the fence.
I'm on the fence. I don't know.
Maybe you can leave some comments below that'll push her to the Canon side.
Well, I mean, not just like there's the Canon, there's Sony, there's Panasonic, like there's so many choices.
So many cameras out there now.
And then like the issue is I don't want to go mirrorless, but mirrorless has a lot of features that I like, but I don't want to do the mirrorless thing yet, or maybe ever.
I mean, I feel like eventually mirrorless is probably going to take over.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But. Well, hopefully by the time that we roll over to that, the technology will be a lot better.
Yeah.
And then the stuff that I like that has a ton of features that I want are super expensive and totally out of my budget, so...
Yeah. We're not quite there yet.
Well, should I say out of your budget, because I already bought yours. You gotta buy mine.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't have the budget for a 1D Mark II.
I mean, okay. I'll let it slide this time.
I'm sorry, I don't have that kind of money.
But yeah, this is exciting. So, we're closer.
Yes, we are.
So happy New Year.
Thank you for my Christmas gift.
You're welcome.
And we'll get yours whenever you decide on what model you want.
I'm very picky.
Yeah.
I go
she's
back
been
and
doing
forth.
a lot of research. There's a lot of nights where she's up to 3, 4 o'clock looking at stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm been sleeping for 4 hours.
CameraDecision.com has been my best friend. I've been putting in all these different models that I'm interested in, and I'm like, okay, let's look at the specs, let's look at how they compare, and then I'm like looking up YouTube videos, and I'm just like doing all this like crazy research and like looking on the like manufacturing websites, and it's hard to make that decision because this is a big financial thing for us. Like we don't have a ton of like expendable cash around, so like this is like a big investment, so I want to make sure I'm making the right choice.
Yeah, I totally
agree. I definitely think that you made the right choice. For him it was super easy because he's always shot Canon and he's got all the lenses, and Canon's got a great reputation and stuff, and not that Nikon doesn't, but there's just some things that other manufacturers have features of that Nikon could probably do a little better with. So
they could start by putting real end caps on their lenses. For some reason, when you buy a Nikon lens, it's just got this clear plastic thing that's like super cheap on the end, which is
that's like where all of my end caps were. And like we recently like redid our studio again, if you can tell, just to have different like shooting areas, and we wanted to display some of our old lenses and stuff like that, and I had to actually like go and like buy like nicer end caps for all of my lenses because I just have like this tacky plastic thing.
Yeah, I was like, really, how much does that cost? Like $1 at the most if you're like mass producing them.
I mean, as long as the technology and the equipment is good, I guess it's not that big of a deal. But
yeah, but it's just like the extra little things go a long way though.
Yeah. So still have some decisions to make for me. So if you have suggestions, if there's something that you've switched over to that you really like, if you switched from Nikon or you switched to Nikon, let me know in the comments so that I get a little bit more feedback before I make my final decision of what I'm going to do.
Keeping us waiting.
I can't wait to get my camera. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but gotta make those final decisions. Yeah. So yeah.
There's one other thing I want to say, that none of this is sponsored. We bought all this stuff with our own money, and we did a lot of research, and we're not affiliated with Canon in any way. So I just want to put that out there just to make it clear.
Yeah, for sure. That's why it's such a hard decision.
Yes, exactly.
It's such a difficult decision.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'll get there eventually. I'm a little jelly.
So I think that kind of wraps up everything for this week. It's just unboxing. Let us know what you did for your holidays, and if you had anything exciting going on your side of things.
And what you're looking forward in 2019.
That is our cat Stitch. I don't know if that came through, but she's running around doing something out there.
She's enjoying her 2019.
She's like, 2019, yeah! So thank you for watching the unboxing of the Canon 80D. And I can't wait to start shooting stuff with this. And we'll be sure to clearly tell you when it's being used. And hopefully you'll be able to tell the difference.
Let's hope so.
So feel free to leave any comments below. Subscribe to our channel. And as always,
thank you for watching. And just remember, you don't need water to make waves. Happy 2019!
Happy 2019!
Bye!
See you guys.
Yeah!
Nailed it.
We did it!
This is nuts. Hold it. It feels good. It's like nice. Your hands are small though, but
this is a stretch for me.
It feels pretty
good.
I
need like a little baby toy camera.
Feels really nice. Like, there's so many different things. I don't know what there's a lot of new things and dials that. So I said I got a lot of reading to do. I know.
Wow.
Feels good though.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's awesome. Just so excited. All right.